Hello, everyone.
Push the right button.
Oh yeah, I think so. The game might be a little loud, but I think that's like the loudest part of the thing. There we go.
Yeah. Oh.
I need to put my phone in too.
Yes.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. This is our first time playing through the game, and excitingly, if I go back to the homepage here, it says that we are at 84% complete.
Oh wow. I have a question.
Getting
Is there
close.
Final Fantasy 17?
Not yet.
I may have accidentally told someone that like I was playing through Final Fantasy 17 with you.
There are more than 16 games with Final Fantasy in the title. Probably at least double the amount. At least. But as far as mainline Final Fantasies, there are currently 16.
That's funny. I
Final Fantasy 7, shoot. I can't remember. There's Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Final Fantasy 7, is it Rebirth? Is what is coming out very soon, I think. Because they split Final Fantasy 7 into 3 parts.
gave it the old Hobbit treatment.
The remake. So that's going to be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Maggie's very chill because her ankle has been hurting her a lot today, so she took a pain pill.
I didn't think I was acting that differently. I mean, I can tell that I'm letting my mouth hang open longer than I usually.
Oh no. I gotta find the game. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one.
Hey, you got it.
Alright, we back. OBS just hard crashed. Which, it did last Saturday when we played as well, but it was kind enough that, it did it before we started. So, hopefully it doesn't crash again. Fingers crossed. That chat.
Screen was bigger.
Yep.
That screen is bigger, I mean.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Yeah, we're back. You might need to... They shouldn't need to restart or anything. Or refresh. I feel like that's become the new thing you tell people, like instead of like, you know, turn it off and on again, you say refresh. Refresh it.
Alright, I don't know how much of that everyone missed.
I see and hear you guys.
Don't know where we left off at, but yeah. Maggie's ankle broken. Hurt a lot today. She took a pain pill. She might fall asleep.
Might.
It's entirely possible. But yeah, we are over 80% through this game.
Still have family members left and people we care about.
We do. It's been a very interesting game. A very interesting Final Fantasy. I have conflicted feelings about it. I wonder how I'm going to feel about it after it's all over.
Do you think this Final Fantasy has hit the emotional highs and lows that previous Final Fantasies have?
I mean, it's tough to say. Like, there's a lot about this story that I really like. I love Clive's performance. I love most people's performance, honestly. I like the main cast. Like, I like the cast as characters. It's kind of weird in that it feels kind of like a mix where I don't feel like a party. Like, I feel like I have a cast of characters who are allies, but I don't feel like they're my party members, if that makes sense. Like in other Final Fantasies.
Yes.
Just don't feel that sort of closeness and camaraderie with them. Although I did really like that scene we had with Jill last.
You need to have a scene like that with all of your party members.
Indeed.
I could see us huddled around the fire,
split the sea.
gently hugging Gav.
Last stream. But yeah, it's just
Totally naked.
interesting. Like, I like the personal stuff with Clive. I like the world and how the bears work and the dominance and things like that. But the world feels very disconnected because of the way the map works. There's a lot of pacing problems with this. The side quests are, like, some of them are super interesting, so I want to keep doing them, but others are just drags and not great. So, like, it's got its problems. And for me, pacing is one of the most important things in a game. That's why I have a problem with a lot of open world games. So, like...
Why do you have to look at me when you say that?
I'm looking...
You can't create pacing yourself, then you don't deserve those games and the love they can give you.
But, Final Fantasy IV is still maybe the best paced RPG I've ever played.
It's JRPG, though.
An RPG, period, honestly.
But, like, is there the tutorial lasts for 30 hours?
No, that game starts hot.
Cool.
Final Fantasy IV is incredible.
Cool. Yo, it's bro.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness.
It was a hell of a
Yet
thing.
Still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry,
you see
brother.
that cut in the ocean
That
you
was
did?
ill-spoken. It's just... I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps... No, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What prince? He checked out of here
He collapsed.
hours ago and wandered into his own city. Like a puppy.
Nameless slum.
Ha ha ha. Those lanterns are probably like funeral lanterns or something.
I imagine so.
Probably a lot dead.
I make that noise every morning as I get older.
What is this place?
Lucky for you, it's called Nameless Slum. Very easy to remember.
Don't move.
How to use that stick is a spit over the
cool
fire.
weapon. Man, I really thought she had an iPhone at
He's
first.
like taking
Here,
pictures.
it's fresh from the well.
FaceTime me grandma. Fresh from the well of this village outside the city where hundreds died and the bodies have probably not been all taken care of. I can't imagine their water's not tainted. Although it's probably just from a crystal, right?
Could be, but there's not a lot of them left.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
Those look cool. They make nice lamps. I can imagine
Honestly, I
a
expected
side
more.
table that looked like that. Sorry. Home decor.
fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima?
Don't worry, he got us
No,
too.
not you. This is my doing. My fault. My sin to bear.
Yay. We get to see another
And
guilt
for
trip.
it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know.
You've
but
got
I couldn't
earrings
just leave
on,
you lying
man.
there.
It's true. Could it be made of silver? Perhaps have a ruby in them?
Yeah. It's like, I can't give you anything. Walks around with like clothes, boots, made of leather.
You're going then?
$200 haircut.
I really do like his earrings.
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
This is like when a kid in Skyrim runs up to you and is like, will you be my daddy? I can cook and clean. Like, push the kid aside, out of my way.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Some alien is casting like a
Perhaps
red dot on the earth.
He can
That's
find an answer.
Nibiru. Isn't that?
You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Sounds like a plan.
He didn't even say anything.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
We got ice powers now.
Well, I mean, we didn't before? I guess not. We didn't take a bit of Shiva?
Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. I might replace Titan
Yeah.
for this business.
What are their star rankings? Diamond Dust. Do you think they have the Diamond Cutter too?
Haha!
What?
Well, alright, so... Yeah. So what are we losing? We're losing... It's a high attack, that's...
The pop, 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 and then the big
yeah,
pop.
so those are all kind of measured.
Bleh.
So this one has a high attack but low stagger. It says high everything,
Oh.
but especially high stagger. It's surprisingly high stagger, honestly. That's pretty good.
Even.
Oh, we can only have
What's the top one?
2. Oh, that's a good point.
What's,
Yeah, that's just the circle. So we'll definitely have that.
what's the middle one?
Alright, well, let's unlock these and get refunded for them. So unlock.
even need to? We've got like 7,000 points.
Yeah, because these are gonna get expensive kind of quick.
Okay.
That's just
Upgrade.
we don't need this either. All of our fire stuff is locked, correct?
That's not locked.
Yeah, but we're not using any of this.
Okay. What's that do? Oh. Also restores Clive's HP.
Ignition. Where is our fire stuff?
Oh, we've got Phoenix fire stuff, and we've got Ifrit fire stuff. So.
Yeah, so where is it though? Is it in the middle? Limit break?
Ignition.
Okay. Oh, I see. And then we have Cyclone.
Yeah.
I wonder if Cyclone has outlived its usefulness
What?
for us. Like, that's a 2 and a 3, and that's a 3 and a 1. That's a 2 and a 2. Maybe not. All right, so let's get
Nehru Dragon. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to the community.
Oh, thank you so much. Very kind.
That's so sweet of you. I can't really see the ones in the other one.
Alex, I'm glad that you're enjoying the video journals over at Roll with the Punches. If you're looking for a journal to keep yourself to help you with anxiety, you can go to rollpunches.com. And there's a free journal that I made there, which has some tips for managing anxiety, but also includes a journal. Alright, so I want this. And I don't think I want that.
Yeah, but when you upgrade it, what if it's like cool?
We'll get diamond dust.
Yeah. Mesmers.
Do you think? What do you think? Seems kind of cool. I don't know. Which one do you think? Mesmerize? Ice Age?
Ice Age.
Knocks them back. Normally I don't want them to go back.
Yeah, usually you're like trying to collect them together.
Yeah, so let's try Mesmerize.
Yeah, mesmerize. It yanks them?
Yeah.
Perfect. The come over here of ice.
Are we just shy to upgrade this? Damn shame. Damn shame, I say. Is there anything else to refund? I don't think there is.
Can't you? Well, lock those that you did.
Lock.
Okay, and then do you reset?
Oh, we just reset stuff, so.
We did again.
Oh. Wait, I thought we... Okay. Well, yeah, we'll have a ton then. Am I missing stuff that needs to be locked? Default can be locked. Okay. Cool. Hell yeah.
Mustard.
Alright, so I need to go here.
Whoa.
Why did this get unset?
Yes. Hope you make it for WaveCon. I don't know what else planned, but should be fun. It's always fun. Hey, Kit Kat. Hello and welcome to the stream.
Done and done. Hello there.
There's more ways of saying those two words together.
Nope, that's the only way.
There's more inflections that exist in this world.
It's like howdy. It's only one way to say it.
No, that's not true either.
No, that's
Okay, so how do you say it?
howdy. I think we're set, right?
My word.
Seem happy with this ish. Why not? Give it a run.
Okay. Zoomy zoomy.
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
Man, nobody can stand her.
I'm
Why?
not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
We're talking about saving the world, and you're getting pissy about interruptions.
I think she's my least favorite character in any Final Fantasy
Barnabas
ever.
Tharm,
It's mostly
the
her,
one they call
like,
the
her-
Last
her
King.
purpose in the story.
Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived
She
from
just-
beyond
she
the
talks too
southern
slow.
seas.
For her purpose.
And
If
barely
you're
a man
exposition
before
lady,
he united the
you gotta
ragged tribes
go.
of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his
You have to
throne
have, like, a
on the
fun
ancient
voice where it's like-
kingdom's ruins.
You want to hear
The victories
about what
and
this person
shockwaves
thinks about
around
peace in the world.
Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later,
ages well.
quite untouched
Whoa.
by
I think
time.
that's Ultima's influence.
Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded.
So
And that is to
disappointed
say
for losing
naught
to
of its
Odin last
natural
time.
defenses.
I think I could have
Offshore
beat him.
currents
I
will
don't think
cast
there's
an
way you could've
ill-equipped
beat him.
ship out to sea one
Otherwise,
moment,
they'd have to rewrite
and
all
dash
of
it
this.
against
I mean,
the rocks
like,
the
I would have
next.
lost in the cutscene, but I
But
think
then
I
the
could have
Enterprise is
won the
anything
fight.
but ill-equipped.
Yeah.
And Mid has made land
I
there
think you
before.
need to
Now,
have the quiet
if
time
only
with the
there were
girlfriend to get all
someone
of her
with an
powers.
intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
Oh well.
You see, Clive, You had the answer all along.
Didn't even need to talk
Do
to
you
her.
think you can get us back to that beach, mate?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your...
Probably more visit, mid. I'll fetch Josh.
Aye, Cap.
She's... anyway.
Yeah, I have no interest in the Suicide Squad game. Everything I've seen, just nothing in my wheelhouse of interest.
Covered in nicks.
My favorite
and
Final
lumps, the
Fantasy?
lot of them. It's a wonder
tough.
they can still walk.
If it's my heart, it's Final Fantasy VII, the original. If it's my head, it might be Final Fantasy IV. But the actual correct answer is Final Fantasy Tactics.
I have no reason to
Nice
assume.
to know you can give such unhelpful
Clive,
answers
you must
about
listen to
games
this.
sometimes.
Roseman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
What do you think
You
he
will
keeps in his
recall
pouch?
that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate.
His kidney
But
stones?
while I've always known
Oh,
it to be
God,
important,
Rick.
its secrets have heretofore
The old
eluded me.
man
Now, however,
probably
I
keeps like
believe I know where to
antihistamine or
find a more
something. It's so
complete
dusty
example.
there.
One that will reveal all we see.
We were just talking about how many
Master
Final
Clive.
Fantasies there are.
Have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus?
Circle of Malleus.
I
would
feel like
think
that
not.
was in a
You
Dragon
have.
Quest game.
But there was once a time
So it was like
when the faith
Circle of
flourished, the
Malice.
oldest known religion in the Twins. And though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths
There's
such as
lots
the
of Final
Crystalline
Fantasy
Orthodox.
games. At least
Wait.
16.
16
waned
mainland
on
ones,
Storm.
and at least that many again
What of Ash?
with Final Fantasy.
Religious
in the name.
monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And
Ancient
so,
temple diving.
you see now why I must accompany you to Walud.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us.
Well,
Though in
don't
this
you
case,
just look
it would
smug?
not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
You do.
Joshua,
You guard everything with your life.
you're finished
Because
here,
you throw
join
your
me
life
near
in
your hall.
everything.
I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Whoop.
Right away.
Flappy, flappy. Better show people how the Phoenix can come back to life by dying.
Yeah, there's Final Fantasy 1
Please,
through
Your Grace,
16,
might I
2 of
one
which
day-
are
Ned said
MMORPGs.
I can ride the Enterprise.
There's the
next.
Final Fantasy Legend games, which there are at least 2 of them, but they're actually Secret of Mana games.
Gav.
My apologies.
By
Jeez,
now
we
you've
really
all
stared
heard
at
where
him
we're
for a
going and
long
why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going.
Oh, not even Torgal?
And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though, just in
So
case.
Joe's not
like.
going to be there with us at
Once
the
you
end?
dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral
Saying
waters.
it, babe.
Fly
Told
merchant
you.
colors
Like she's
and stay
used
inconspicuous.
and
If you
lose.
sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
She
Think
lost
conspicuous
her
is my middle name.
magic
But like
powder.
hell am I leaving anyone behind.
Shook it out of her.
The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Terrible.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
What?
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
What's little brother getting all about?
Not sure.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Okay.
Because you'll be in the end game and won't be able to come back.
We go to talk to him and it's like, this begins a part of the game that you cannot stop from.
Yeah, Final Fantasy X has 2 games, which I think everyone calls it X2, not 10-2, right?
That's cool.
Final Fantasy 13 has at least 3. Final Fantasy 7 has...
Do they just have trouble controlling the scope of their games or something? Why can't
2
their
other
games fit in a
games.
game? Scope creep?
I mean, there's a lot of, like, divergence
How do you split the sea?
between
You reckon?
the main games and their,
Reckon
like,
we're better
sequels
off
and
not
side
knowing.
stories.
Are they just DLCs, really?
No, I mean, they're, like, oftentimes feel wildly different, or are different genres of games.
What?
Yeah, like, Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus is more of an action game.
Hey.
A, like, RPG. Is there anything you want to do before we go?
No.
Yeah.
Is something wrong?
Not at all.
What's your problem?
Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Also, learn science now. No more crystals. Instead, she'll
Alright,
need prisms.
I feel like we should make a save here.
So we don't have to listen to all that again.
Well, because we might not have a chance to go back after this.
Shaw, I have not played any of these before.
I don't think you've even seen me play any of them, right?
Nope. Closest I've seen Final Fantasy played is when we watched AGDQ and we watched Spike do a Final Fantasy speedrun.
Poexel.
Poexel.
Yeah, 9. So you didn't watch me stream Crisis Core? My heart is broken. The game's so good.
Do you remember when you were streaming that? Like what year it was?
Last year, I think.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe I was pregnant or had a kid or something, but no, it's like I probably
Reckon
could
it'll
have.
be a long walk to the
amazed
capital
how much
if we
life
follow the
fills up
cliffs.
behind the scenes.
I'll scout ahead. See if I can't find us an inland route.
Often I feel bad about like, oh.
I also streamed 7 Remake.
Oh my gosh, he's a fast climber.
Clive.
He's a scout.
That just means he looks local.
There's something I've been meaning to ask.
Have a touching scene with our brother.
You took her icon, didn't you?
Oh my gosh, we've taken so many people's icons, but you're the first.
Yes, I did. She understood.
What the fuck?
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Oh man. And then they give me the close-up shot and it's like, oh, he's so pretty.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Yeah. That was
I think I found us a trail.
Look at his sword, it's huge.
Did I miss something?
You're a scout, you should have seen it all. Whoop. Do you see that little nick thing he did? That's
Only
connected.
that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
I just remembered we were missing bits for our new... Was it a sword? Or belt? I can't remember.
I don't know.
We're under-equipped. Probably under-leveled.
Hugely leveled. We're fine. Look at that. We could take out any of those rocks.
Footfalls in ash.
Always
We're gonna
wanted
keep their
to
ash.
visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know,
I don't
Clive.
like
That castle over there looks
country names
inviting
being
enough.
with like W.
Shall
like
we
that.
sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
It just seems too messy in the mouth.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
Surely
Oh, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
Oh God.
Resident Evil 4 village.
What's up with... Oh.
Around.
Oh, wait. What's that dog barking noise?
Torgal.
Torgo's with us?
Yeah.
I knew
No,
I
I
smelled
just saw you
something.
get like punched by your baby brother.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
Nice.
Sure.
Okay. That doesn't count as much. That it does.
It's over.
So pretty.
Pretty alright. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Feels like a compliment. Hours as well, which is nice.
And he casts the gasp after each time.
Ah, we have to do that with Get over the fence, Clive. Damn it! Messed up my groove.
Sorry, you've thrown off Clive's.
Too bad I can't charge that outside of battle.
Can you get the wings out whenever?
Yeah.
Can you ride the chocobo with the wings?
I don't think so.
Imagine being the sound of being like, I just need like that just
Damn it. Protected him.
That guy had a bad time. Also, that 10 tag is a beat. Do you think in another 10 years, all video games will have like completely destructible environments where you did that ignition move through the tents, just like if the tents drag behind the guy you're attacking?
Wait, what do I have fire breath? The wrong one. I didn't fill up on potions before we came here. That's alright. We have the wrong Why do we have flare?
I wish game had that, especially shooters like Bad Company back in the day. Did you ever play Bad Company?
I have not.
I didn't either.
Alright, we want Giga Flare. That's why we had so much money. That one should be locked.
Well, it's still good.
Alright, so Giga Flare. There we go.
Yay! Cyclops eyes again.
But no, I wouldn't want every game to have a destructible environment.
Why not?
Just if it needs it.
But like, if you're gonna be fighting an environment, wouldn't it be more?
Yeah, but like, you have to have NPCs react to the destruction, right? Like, if you're gonna have a game where you're fighting bandits in a village, like, you can't just destroy the village and have the PCs go on their way, right? Like,
But that's what I mean. It's like it would force the players to choose less powerful attacks in order to not destroy their environments, like Spider-Man.
I mean, I'm saying it could be used well in some games, but not in all games. But Zone of the Enders does that, where you have to be mindful as to how much destruction in the city is happening in your giant mech fights. Because, like, you can just do whatever, but more of the city gets destroyed. It's not quite as fleshed out as it could be, but I really like the idea of it.
Yeah.
It's Camber all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
Don't kill the crow. Take some more resources they would rather use in other parts of the game. But I'm saying, like, in 10 years. Like even 10 years ago, the sort of games, like, the amount of resources, like, those games use is, like, minuscule compared to, like, what they do now.
Aye, aye.
And it's like, it's just getting bigger.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
Oh, to be fair, Earth Defense Force, all those environments are destructible.
It's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it.
It's like that part where
We
Frodo
press
and
on to
Sam
Stone
are,
here.
like, looking.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
Gav's a lot more optimistic than Gollum.
Clive, you must go on ahead without
Oh, I knew it! He was gonna be like, we need to part
me.
ways.
This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
Where's his girl?
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
Don't worry, he'll show up right at the end when you have to suck the last little bit of the phoenix out of him. And kill him with your own hands in order to get the power you need to defeat Ultima.
Lady Vivian's map is so old, it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Aistla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
This looks like a game that features, like, aliens landing somewhere in, like, the Appalachian Mountains.
Crab.
Ugh, this place reeks like a morble's arsehole. So I'm
How do
guessing
you
it's
know
not
what
the
a
smell
normal
that
asshole
kills.
smells like? Yeah. If I was with you on this fight, I would definitely insist you be using only freezing attacks, because can you imagine how bad it would stink if you were using fire attacks and these things smell that bad?
Wouldn't be great.
Oh gosh, just ugh.
I don't want to fight Turtle.
Walking
Be cool.
turds. This looks like a trail that's been taken over by a bunch of horse riders.
That... No, thank you. Ah,
What did you do?
why can't you go that way, Clive?
Looks like you're following the spine of something. Turn around. Look at it.
Ah.
I guess yeah, I can.
Fine.
30 seconds. Don't complain. Wait, it's dead?
Oh, we got out of its range.
Terrible. Okay, turn around. Look at that big rock. The rock you climbed down. See that? Like a skull or something.
Yep. I think it's a piece of ancient technology. Like the stuff we used to make the boat.
Looks like a spine.
Ah. Yes.
I hesitate to say that, like, any sort of map scaling size issue is like there's a limit on anything, because there used to be a limit on Excel documents, and now those things have like kind of exploded in how big they can become, and that's just Excel documents.
Well, like, Daggerfall is still unmatched in terms of map size, right? Or has it been
right?
surpassed?
Oh, much
But,
breath.
but when you talk about that, it's like,
This
may I say Dwarf Fortress?
definitely looks like,
Oh yeah, I
Like
recognize
before.
that. Like Leon's probably down there.
yeah.
That must be Aistla.
Oh, what do you think's gonna be behind door number 1? I'd say there's 100% of treasure chest on one.
This looks like the village that Van Helsing goes into when he first gets his character introduction.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I
We
wouldn't
could
say
avoid them,
nothing.
and maybe they turn back when we kill them.
Caught again.
I don't know. It's like it isn't just like a village, obviously, because otherwise there would be a Akashic washer, Akashic cook. No, they're all like Akashic in soul light armor.
Maybe Ultima will keep those that he has purpose for, you know?
Yeah.
Not the one I meant to use.
You think all the villages in Ash are like this?
A question for later, Cam. Stay down.
I don't think like having a full world-size map with totally destructible environment would be that much of a difference in the story. But when you have like set piece locations like this that are basically just they're only used for like fighting, it's like why not? Kill that guy who's curing
well,
them.
part of the reason why not is the theory is like you give the player the ability to do something, they will do it. So like the idea of us is we're saving the world, right?
Yeah.
So like you should not give your players the incentive, like not incentivize them to go get Steam and destroy everything.
Oh. But like if we were killing a bunch of creatures at Martha's Rest, say we decide to use our super weapon and lasered and it like fucking destroyed the stable. And then there was like a negative consequence.
Yeah, I mean we already discussed that.
That would be good.
I don't want to die here, Clive.
Then don't.
Gavin's not built for this.
Gavin's a human. You're just judgy.
There it is. The wrong form. Yep. That builds up staggered. Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
dodge one. Oh no, run away! Get back!
That's
Oh, geez, babe. Ew. Baby. Can't die. Ice.
Bam. We lived.
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
Why are we looking up? Oh, I see.
God, everything's quiet.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Wait, he makes that other red star? What the fuck? This is a spear from the heavens? That's a lot of spears.
Make this an arena.
Holy shit.
Gonna play some blitzball, baby.
Guess for time to play some games.
Not as cool as an arena as the bottom of the sea.
Do?
Yeah. Let's just fly over it. I don't see a lid.
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
So wait, like if you walk through the wall, will it like give you a shower?
Shit!
Touch your hair?
No!
Did you run out?
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Thank you, Gav.
Maybe Joshua knows.
Where's Joshua?
He's kind of the brains of the operation.
We're gonna hit the wall and go. Look at all those feathers.
Oh, you've got to be.
Is the
How
circle
are we
closing?
supposed to get through that?
Jump over.
We seek an audience with the king.
Crawl under.
If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
Thank God. Gav's the best.
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
Think if we try to summon our chocobo, it gets zapped trying to come to us?
Oh, do it!
No, we can't. option.
Once cloud of white feathers appears.
Gimme. Yes, 2 potions. I just need high potions.
Can you get into the overworld map? Like, zoom out.
Nope. I mean, like this?
Shadow Coast?
But I need this.
No, I'm saying it's like, can we circumvent this wall by fast traveling?
I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Yes,
2
high potions.
high potions?
Thank the lords.
Thank Odin, apparently.
It is weird to hear that kind of language in a Final Fantasy game. I agree.
Please. Please, no.
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, alright?
Who?
Think it's a trap?
Yeah, it's a trap of exposition where we're gonna have to explain a lot of things to her with a lot of slow cutscenes from person to person like what just happened.
My thanks, kind travelers.
Is she pregnant?
Maybe.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arcade. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, Arcade is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower. To Reverie. The elders. The healer. The blacksmith. My husband.
Oh, Las Plagas now. Gone to the bell.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
Maybe the baby has.
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
Yeah.
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate.
Who's he talking to?
Which means at the end of these stairs should be.
Interesting. Okay.
Are there gates for each of the icons?
Could be.
Maybe. What's the first RPG you ever played, Rick?
Like what I would properly call an RPG, I think, was Final Fantasy VII.
The mural. Yeah. It's complete.
Ah, the last one we found was burnt.
Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here. But where is the Phoenix?
Where is the Phoenix? So he's the odd man out, not us. Maybe.
By the Founder.
Ultima's still inside. Control is vibrating with his heart.
Take your medicine?
So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
I don't get it.
So that's
First
how
I
it's
was
gonna
like,
be
why
then.
is he talking to himself? And now he's not talking to himself enough.
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
We just met her. She's fine.
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. It's like Clive just brings along people to leave.
Like leaving breadcrumbs, like Hansel and Gretel.
Don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
Besides, Torgal will get his name after me.
Yeah, as far as like remakes I would like to see, it would mainly be games that like didn't have the budget for their vision or like could be improved upon being remade.
That one with dinosaurs.
No. Oh, Dino Crisis?
Yes!
Yeah.
Dino Crisis.
I think Dino Crisis could be made better by a remake. I think Deadly Premonition, if it had like a proper budget, I think could be. I mean, it's already an incredible video game, but it could be like Chrono Trigger. Already 10 out of 10, no notes. Like, don't need a remake. Don't want a remake. Resident Evil 4 was in that category for me as well. Although I did quite enjoy the Shadow of the Colossus remake. I still really like the original, but...
If Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll
Yeah,
follow.
I'll be honest, with remakes...
And so will I.
I feel like what remakes really are not actually... I don't think they work the way you kind of set them up as. It's basically just seeing a vision played out with the amount of money it actually needed. I think remakes are just translations to get a game to a new generation of players.
See, I think that's... You're thinking like the head of Sony, or whoever came out and said, like, players don't care about old games. Like, I think that old games are still valid and worth going back to and playing. Like,
I do too, but they also have to be just, like, accessible.
I think they could be made accessible just by being available on current platforms. No fights. Let's run.
Must not level up.
What obstacle are we gonna face that we're gonna have to leave Torgo behind for?
Oh, we'll probably find like a female dog with a bunch of puppies somewhere. We'll, like, Torgo, you'll have to stay with her.
I feel like I've collected like 50 bloody hides just in this session. Why so many?
You always come late to the fights?
And we might.
Level 6. Is it one of the guys with the double wings and the great big mouth? Yeah, these guys are hilarious. I like it. Kill it.
Nice try.
I like that one.
Nice try.
Like it. Shot at wherever he is.
Well done,
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh no, more damage! More! And more! Yes! 52!
Got him. Hey. Chocobo came to us. This is the right way. Yeah. Edge of Infinity. That doesn't seem ominous.
Oh,
This is it, boy.
this looks like a level of hell.
Let's go back and buy some potions.
We could call it Cliff of the Void, if that's better, Rick. We just run all the way home?
Yeah.
So,
Gotta buy some. Maybe double check to make sure we
need
can't
to
make
buy
any
potion.
extra armor.
Still alive, are ya? If
A
you're
lot
gonna
of
buy
those-
some, be quick about it.
But like, just because you can buy a game on Steam does not mean it's
You'll
the
not
best
find a
version
better
of that
price than
game.
that.
Nor it's
Hey,
even a
better all
playable
be,
version of the game.
Yeah, like
rubbing
Prince
me
of Persia,
blind, you know.
Sands of Time on Steam.
Yeah.
It's rough,
Oh, the
almost
stew's awful.
like really tough to get it working.
What do I owe the honor?
Yeah.
Not saying Fordian, do you?
One of the best games of all time. Like, I was excited about that, the potential of that remake. Ooh, we have a new sword. Because it's one of the best games ever made. But just like an HD remake of that, I think, would be completely fine.
Should last you a good while.
So just the way it looks, but not the way it handles or controls. Or maybe some of the game mechanics that hadn't really evolved to their proper form yet?
That it?
Now, I don't know. Like the combat in that game is not the best. That's definitely a weak point. I think that could be improved. As far as the platforming and stuff goes, I've played it fairly recently, and I feel like it holds up. All right, I think we're ready. The Reverie.
I've come for you, Barnabas.
Alright. Hope I can save. Should have saved first.
Yeah. Oh, save after this game. The rule is save after exposition. Fights can be repeated.
Stay close.
Lectures can't.
It was a thing of like Crisis Core, the original. I think it's great to go back to, but you can't skip the cutscenes. So if you die, like you gotta watch everything through, which is pretty rough.
I know
Good
you
save.
really love older control formats that you feel had an impact on how you experienced the story, right? Like, you like Resident Evil, even though it's harder to control.
It's alive.
In a certain way. But it gives you that sense of, like...
So yeah, I mean, a good game is
Anxiousness.
designed. Every aspect of it is a design choice, right? So Resident Evil 1 designed in a way to limit the camera and limit the controls, and like that's not an accident. Like that's a choice.
But, like... I suspect there's quite a few more that maybe their controls were limited on the fact that this computer or something could only handle so many inputs or something. Or maybe it was literally had less buttons.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, the old Tomb Raider games, like, those controls luckily, you know, based on the technology.
I'm just wondering how much of the control how important is it to keep all the control functionality the same for some very old games if it means less people will have the opportunity to develop a relationship with the game at all?
I mean, it's like the 1-inch barrier that they talk about when it comes to foreign films, right? It's like, you just, if you want to experience some of the greatness that there is to experience in gaming, you've gotta get over that barrier.
So just like get good?
Yep.
Try harder. If you can't make yourself play that game because it's got this horrible mechanic that you just like can't shove your brain past, that's on you, apparently.
I mean, it's not a horrible mechanic. Like, it's a design choice when you're talking about Resident Evil. Like,
well, if you're not talking about Resident Evil, there's a myriad of games where it's like, oh, this control's just clunky. Can't we remake that and make it smoother, make it so you can actually feel like you're in control of the game?
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't remake everything.
I guess the way you describe remakes is using money with the assumption that the original artist just couldn't afford the actual paints that they wanted, and they only like bought like 6 colors instead of buying however many they needed.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's true from a money standpoint, but also from a technology standpoint.
Too slow.
Oh dear God. You're almost dead.
Come on.
Health was around 70. Oh, wow. Disagree with it. It may not have been the money, but also technology at the time, because at a certain point you gotta think that more money equals advancing the technology. It's like, pushing the barrier. It's like if you had more time to develop something.
No.
No?
I mean, there's only so much that a PlayStation 1 is capable, right? Like, no matter how much money you have, you're not overcoming some of those limitations.
But games at the end of the console's life will always be way more adept at the technology that they're using than games at the beginning of a console's life.
Yeah, but there's still hard limitations.
Yes.
That are never surpassed.
So why why keep that PlayStation 1 limit of power to bring it into next generation?
I'm not making it. Oh, God! Damn. Thought I could stun him. I could not.
So this is just like a boss tower, right? Where we're just having bad fight after bad fight as we go to the tower.
No idea, we just got inside.
To me, Blades!
dodge that first.
Too slow. Too slow.
These things are very consistent. Oh shit, no!
Didn't you do that? Hopefully it works out.
Well, we are getting hit, so...
Too slow. Oh, nice try.
Hurry up and get him. Let it break. Have a good time.
Nice try.
Alright, thank God. Oh, damn.
If you don't have nostalgia, I look forward to being these games at their own promise. Like that Zelda.
Do you think that the General should be remade?
Too slow.
It's not exactly interactive.
Thanks, boy. Nice try.
And
There's a ton of people who aren't going to give it age in it because of the style of movie, right? Black and white. Like,
Nice try.
so you're saying that games that maybe control poorly is an artistic choice?
I'm saying, like, it's fine to remake games that control poorly. Like, I'm not saying no remakes ever. And I've said that over and over again.
Yeah, I agree. I know, I'm just trying to understand, like, where does that line fall?
Game per game basis.
Yeah.
From behind.
Better hope this technology thing that you're shooting everything.
But we break everything we're inside of anyway.
Yeah. This reminds me of that episode in Trigun where they're in like that old factory thing.
Careful with spoilers. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Lead me, Torgal.
We'll go next. In there, babe.
Form. I thought I was on fire.
Nice try.
I love how his head gets so big.
Not elegant, but it'll work. attack gauge up higher.
Yeah, goes up to 1.5.
Oh well.
Nice try.
Yeah,
too slow.
I guess Halo is a good example of what I like. Qualifies. It's like you can set it up where it has like fancy graphics, or you can have OG graphics where it's just like kind of like very muddled, single colored polygon.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate the remaster that they did. Same with like the Monkey Island games. Go back and forth. Graphic settings.
Because like where you have that nostalgia like drives you forward to play the game, except for like if something's less accessibly designed. Spent tens or hundreds of hours as a child. You didn't have very many games, and so
I wish
all the time went into that.
instead of cycling, and maybe there is something, but instead of cycling through them with L2, I wish it was like either on the D-pad. I think would be interesting because I do that, but
Sorry,
I just haven't seen much use for Torgal as we've gotten deeper into the game. Maybe I'm missing stuff. Like, I would rather have stances on the D-pad, I think, or like you hold L2 and then you press like a face button to get to one of them. I think could be better than having to cycle through them like this. Because I just get caught up on it.
You lose count where you are. How did Yakuza 0 cycle between the stances? Was that on D-pad? I remember that felt very good. Hopefully they give you some high potions. The flavor of ice is mint.
Right. Elevator to hell.
Octopath Traveler.
Probably gonna go up.
Octopath Traveler?
It's a JRPG, fairly recent. The second one actually came out relatively recently.
If I were
has an
Barnabas,
interesting like 2.5D art style.
Where would I be? The top. So I could look down on the world.
Where these guys have that tornado. Oh, devil!
We're playing Tekken.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, Octopath Travelers are on my list to play. Probably the second one. From what I've heard, I might skip the first. That boomerang charge is really fast.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it's up again. Okay.
Oh, I got that charged. Oh, again.
shove him off the edge, right? Was there a sparkly bit by the dog?
I think so.
On the floor? Okay, good. All these little blue floating bits they have in the world. Be hard. Where are the treasures? Elevator. Look up, look up! You see, look up?
Why?
Right up our nose. Save.
Big boy.
Got a
Venus flytrap?
Well,
no.
that's new.
The chest cannon
Though I
thing.
expected to pull that with the rest.
Like Iron Man?
I guess so. I thought there was from a mech version of that too. This Optimus Prime probably has a chest cannon too. Soul Taker.
Let's roll that
Let's try. They said the name of the movie! I don't know how long period it was. It feels like it was just like a couple weeks. I was just so amazed with the spirits of it. It was like entirely CGI. And then like Shrek came out and everybody was just like, okay, this is where it goes.
People were amazed when they saw it.
Yeah! Yeah, maybe! I should watch that movie again. I feel like there's definitely places in it where it's like, okay, this is gonna be a close-up scene, so we're gonna dump some money into this. Crap, my earbud fell apart. See?
Are you picking at it?
No, I was trying to get it seated correctly.
Hopefully there aren't any more.
This isn't picking at it, see? As I was saying, I bet that Final Fantasy Spirits Within has a lot of scenes now where it's like if you just watch that person in the back, it's just the person doing like basic NPC moves.
I don't know. It's a long time since I've seen it.
You know what to do, boy.
Oh well.
Fire and flame!
That'll end it quick.
Two paths. That is a door is up there, isn't it? This really looks like the dwarven underground dungeons in Skyrim.
See it a little. We're not actually fighting on the elevators. It doesn't go in like list of games. Elevator fights. A lot of elevators.
Yeah, there's elevators at the cities. There's elevators here.
What you smell, boy?
Smells a bowl.
We're fighting on the elevator.
Literally just. The great Geode is angry with you. It's like the ultimate fidget.
Come on, then. Too late.
Control mode. It's Claro. It can't move. It's the whole point of being circular, right? You can't see which way it's facing. It's attacked from any angle. I do like how it just kind of rolls on the ground at the end. Like those tilted coins that look about the same. You pull them apart, the ultimates come out.
Back here. Short circuit.
Oh, that's looking dangerous, babe. Portal's on that ball. Got the Dalek weapon out.
or not. I actually...
What's one more, eh,
I've
Toggle?
heard of it, but I haven't looked into it at all. That was the last.
Special ice attack, it was like 1.5 right at the beginning.
Oh, all right. Like the elevator ride.
What's that? Sweat?
We're up to the top of the tower.
Death Stranding rain.
Almost there.
I swear.
Same.
These great big grand sweeping wide staircases. What game did really popularize those? Because they're so common. Has to be a 3D environment. Even though Castlevania had like
He's here.
staircases,
I can feel him.
Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah.
Ghouls and Goblins had like the staircases and such. I've just seen those sort of like giant wide sweeping circle staircases in like every game. It's like a Fibonacci sequence for computer games. right? Where it's like, oh, we're gonna have a staircase, so it has to curve this slowly.
You know, have an army to fight along with him.
Why?
He like train them to get more
The
powerful.
blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
Butcher.
What care you for these worthless creatures?
And do you see his armor? How it like comes up to like cup at the top of his
Weak
thigh?
from the moment of their
Range shoots
conception,
right down there.
ever longing for power not theirs to command, they turn unfailingly upon themselves. Like sheep, they roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence. Prejudice and persecution, severance and strife, every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will. Its corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong.
I wouldn't say that.
It
I don't
is no
think babies
corruption.
are much afflicted by free will.
It is who I am. Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on. And carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man. Which are you?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long ago, God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations. Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice. He abandoned his creator for sword and flame, and through his folly, beckoned the blight. Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether and cast my soul upon its gentle waters.
Then again, I'm not
He
worried.
rides
myself
lightning.
on
I don't
deck.
think he's too worried.
Done and dusted.
What madness is this?
My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it? Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us. But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve. Tell me, how is that living?
I mean, I don't think it's
What you
black
seek
and
to
white.
provide is not salvation. It's anything but.
Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Well, there's always choices. They might just not be the choices you want to make right then. Ooh.
Very
Hold your
well.
sword.
Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
Okay, and then we're gonna skip straight to. Oh, looks like we got round 5 to go.
If you think your will is stronger, prove it. By this day's end, you shall learn the truth.
I gotta say, swinging that sword around and the ground is not like breaking off.
I'm tired.
That's a lot when he hits.
Yep.
Show me more.
Show me more.
Blessed with the might of a god, yet still you fight like a man. Must I show you? Well done.
Halfway there.
When will you see?
Halfway.
Don't disappoint me.
Goodness.
You will obey.
I like the way he just like slapped your sword around with his. Do that motion right there. Like flap, flap, flap his blade. Dagger and
Next.
yep. Hurry! Dagger for so short a time. Oh god, you have to do this like 6 times.
God chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none. Fuck!
That's a big horsey.
Alright.
Desperate, are we?
Transform. Just fight it like this for a bit.
Nice. Oh,
That's very rat.
yeah.
And I like it. Alright. In him.
Played that game for me.
Finally, we can begin.
Remember, it just kept. It's so funny. It just like escalated, always escalated.
Damn.
Do not be so his little horsey.
Almost.
I can grow those back. It's fine.
You have been shown the path. Now you must follow it. Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise.
We'll see.
Perhaps you still require persuasion.
Damn.
Oh man,
Thought I had
he needs to tighten.
Damn dodge. Enough.
The measure of a man.
Oh. What will that do?
Got 0 high potions. 1 potion.
Nice try.
And this kid will have the gall to say nice try.
I failed.
I failed.
Perhaps you still require persuasion. I'm tired of this. Show me more. Come on. Enough, Mythos. Must I show you?
Oh dear, no.
Nice try.
Oh no.
I can't go on.
Gotta figure out the timing on that.
It wouldn't be so bad, except right when he dies, he like it sounds like he whispers like right in your ear, like
Perhaps you still require persuasion.
I needed that.
I'm tired of this.
Enough, Mythos.
Must I show you?
hey, wait, dropping. Look at that.
When will you see that?
They just like so much fire happening. I can't tell which one's which.
Dagger. When I'm at my place.
Yeah.
Not the most effective dagger.
Maybe it'll be a story beat again. Get behind him, hurry! And the white. Aha!
But I cannot be
Defeated?
Defeated? You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas. We are not as weak as your god believes.
Oh!
Well, damn.
Sorry. Come at me with your steel. What? No!
He's alright.
Oh, okay.
Good boy.
Damn it.
Do you like how he has a tiny bit of gold filigree that covers his nipples? Gosh. He's so dense.
Was right.
Yeah, I guess so. Suppose when he's in that form, he and the horse are basically one thing. Like, it just looks like a guy. Yeah, kind of. But, like, it just looks like a guy riding a horse on the outside, but inside, it's really just like everything's mixed up,
What
man.
are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength. But you will.
What? That sword?
Wait now.
Right?
You broke it in half. Oh.
Beating with his own move.
Oh, he is separate.
Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies.
Man, he's still so cool, calm, and collected.
You are not the fool I took you for.
Toss.
And so it ends.
No!
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos.
His sword
Your
is a down
stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations. I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it!
Hey, luck. Oh, first the attack. Okay.
Please don't say that. Oh, that does so much beautiful damage.
Come to me!
Yeah, right? Oh no! I'm not gonna get behind him!
Right.
Yep. That one going on. All fine? I don't know.
No, he's doing the solution in 5.
Don't want that.
And whatever it's called 4. More damage 3.
Don't do this. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Just finish it. Not quite?
No!
Long have I suffered the disappointment of
the
lesser lives, but no more. All my constant congregation, salvation is come. Rejoice, your souls are granted peace.
That's new. Oh, I thought I had that.
It's so perfect.
Man, that hurts. That hurts real bad.
God, you got no
Mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design.
I'll never serve your god!
Lord, pleasure.
Come on!
Dodge when I do that.
No good.
I'm desperate. Hit Yep.
Looks like he's an enemy in the Tron, yeah. Looks like an enemy in Tron. He's got so much. I'll wield her. That way I'm solving.
Nope, I should be able to. Fuck! His stagger gauge was like nothing. Damn! Thought for sure I was gonna get him. Damn!
Oh, my constant congregation, salvation is come. Rejoice as our souls are granted peace unending. How do you know this day will come?
That's proof that time.
Your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design. I'll never serve your God.
Okay. That was fast.
Fire.
Richard damage.
Prepare yourself.
Great.
It soars as it did the day I won Ash.
With a cannon!
Many have sought my crown, Ethos. But
So
none
big.
could wrest it from my head.
You're doing something.
Come! Have you the strength? Have you the will? Claim me as your prize!
Oh, he wants to claim him
I disrupted this. Not today.
I think he was like, pinwheeling.
That's real good.
Alright, hubris.
Up sliver left. We're staggered. That just gets how many potions were there. His sword is like in our belly in that cutscene. Oh, we'll go ahead. Bang up. Get behind the line! Get behind the line! Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, it's empty.
Well,
horribly scarred.
The day is at an end.
And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed.
Your will? No. It was his.
The will of Ultima.
Clive Rossfield.
Take me.
Victory sound. Yeah, there it is again.
Yeah, so he's dead, but what about Odin?
Dark Shard. Huzzah for victory!
Look at that creepy statue. Wait.
You gotta suck the soul out of him.
Yeah.
Odin powers.
Yeah, and then that statue behind him turns alive and is like, yo, you're all ready for me to just slip right into.
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own.
You relinquished nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval.
Quick, get Odin before he dies.
Shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world, but the one we live in. And that world is worth saving. Even if it means killing a god.
Bold words. From one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
But I almost forgot.
Touch me.
I promised that I would make you presentable.
But he's
Did
gonna
I not?
cut off his own arm, stick him onto him.
Oh, his is
We
tainted.
shall fulfill our destinies. Just as the Lord's mother crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
Taste the
No.
rainbow.
Our powers combined.
Oh no, nasty.
Finally aging.
At long last, salvation. I'm coming home. Mother.
Oh, is he a child of Genova?
Tell me, how does it feel?
We're not gonna go straight into the Ultima fight, are we?
Show yourself! Face me!
Did I have a chance to save before then?
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength? To gorge yourself on their being?
Feels
It's
like
already
To
inside
edge
of.
step
Feels
by
like the
trembling
quickening.
step, ever closer to the divine.
Except like the second
With or without a will,
was worth
you are
less.
still but a vessel. Our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
Got like red dreads.
It's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There, all shall end and begin again.
Hey, so I accidentally started Ragnarok. Yeah, shut it off. He's unquenchable.
Oh, sad.
Portal's sad. You can't have pets anymore.
Right. Barrier broken.
More garbage. definitely looks like Mordor.
Meanwhile...
Run! Oh, Uncle! But you thought he would take care of everything.
He's distracted.
My lord, quickly!
Wine!
Why the hell is my city going with the captain? Don't ask me, ask them! Since when was Eugen Havel one to hide when there was a fight to be had? Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this lot while the city burns and my wife tells off the man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway? What indeed? The enemy numbers 200,000 or more counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoned in the capital to repel an army of that size.
Who is that?
Then one of the central keep, held by a contingent of soldiers and
He's
bearers
like one of the
from
reasonable ones on the
surrounding
council.
boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together.
The prospect of death does put things into perspective.
Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
Executioner.
Hi, Drew. Come on, turn all the dust. Their master is dead.
I need you to lend me some of your best men. Preferably all of them. My best men? Does it look like I have any more? I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble. And I may have already promised him your help. Your nephew, the outlaw? My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing. Then you and he are of the same mind. I fights for the opposite. He fights for a world in which we shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow. Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against a kingdom.
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Well, I'll be damned.
Nah, he's back.
And dressed.
Yeah.
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, so many he doesn't even know that one's name. Dion!
And you would fight alongside us.
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to confirm. Commander?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing them all.
Bahamut always pays his debts.
Quickly.
Terrence.
My lord.
There's a 12-year-old girl down there.
You will find a girl there.
A girl? We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts.
Aha!
You are to see that she is provided for.
Dion, I cannot leave.
But you shall.
I'm giving you to her.
If I'm ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it. And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone.
There's only one
that I do not ask this lightly.
The dragon of Krasuna!
And know that I will do it.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell.
You'll see each other again.
Why must you always hurt people?
Sometime later.
Hey, it's that town that we left Gav and
Company.
the girl. Etha? Oh, bro showed up.
He's got the answer. I hope.
Clive,
Fucking killed him.
Fuck. You alright?
I am.
Look, new sword.
But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
The king is dead.
So they're all...
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
So...
Hey, you own this town.
I was just gonna say, it's like, is she queen? She's like the
And
last
now dubbed the
Waludian.
Duchess.
We need to talk.
So Dion married Terrence off to that girl who saved him. How is...
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless.
And not just for Edda's sake.
Edda.
Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, me lords.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least.
We gotta go back and restock our potions.
This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice, all to serve Ultima in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing. Or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately used that.
As he uses us.
us. What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the Mother Crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the Mother Crystals have been leading the land of Ether. We also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the Stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a freat that he desires, but a freat and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined, shall his vessel be complete.
So we must never join.
Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes.
A child?
Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether, and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us.
Yeah,
Nor without the Mother Crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but Ultima as well.
Ultima?
We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, it's a long walk to Stone here.
We have fast travel.
Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
All right. I think.
Brotherhood unlocked.
Yes, the power of darkness. Very nice. We have Gunir. Very nice. Odin's feet.
Do we have the super sword?
Ooh, this looks like fun. I might have to swap something for this.
The
Too bad we
blade.
get this so late in the game.
Look.
I bet that
So that's the potency is determined by the blade's charge at the time of execution.
yeah, it's just like Bahamut's thing.
Nice.
What was I saying? Oh, I bet New Game Plus is fun.
When
You have
Barnabas
like all
fell,
those unlocked from the
his
start.
magic died with him. The road to Stone.
All right, well, I think that's a stream.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That didn't land on a button. I think we're still going. Good.
I hope so.
But yeah, that was
That poor stream deck.
eventful to say the least. I think we are certainly in the end game. We I think we'll beat main game proper come Saturday.
Yeah. What percentage are we at?
Uh,
It's like 90 perfectly.
more than that.
Ha! I called it.
Well done.
6%.
Yeah, we might be game proper on Saturday, and then it'll just be a question of whether or not we go into the DLC after that. I'll do some
It's
research.
just gonna be one long fight, isn't it? And then just like 30 minutes of Ultima talking about his great plan.
I don't know.
45 minutes of fighting. 30 minutes of us screaming why we're not gonna do it.
But we have had so many like climactic encounters. I can't imagine the scope that the last one encompasses.
We've already been to space.
I'm imagining end of Gurren Lagann levels. We will see.
Oh, amazing.
Thanks so much for joining us, guys. This was a fun one. Eric's going to be back tomorrow with more Star Wars Jedi Survivor. We'll be back on Thursday with a podcast. So that's going to do it for us. Have a good night, everyone. And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.